There is a difference between Peach and Daisy after all. Finally, people found one difference, and it has to do with their turnips. I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes, and from now on there is a real reason to choose between Peach and Daisy. For some reason, it took the community until now to figure this out, but the turnip's knockback differs between Peach and Daisy. It's not quite that simple though. Shoutouts to Jugia for finding and sharing it. Peach's turnips have less base knockback, but more knockback growth than Daisy's. To clarify, base knockback describes the amount of knockback they deal at 0%, and knockback growth describes how much that knockback scales with additional percent. So at very low percent, Daisy's turnips have slightly more knockback, but at higher percent, Peach's turnips have more knockback. Thankfully, Ruben visualized that difference on Twitter, so let's take a look. Pink for Peach, orange for Daisy. The more percent their opponent has, the more knockback they deal, obviously. And we see at 0%, Peach does deal less knockback than Daisy, but that changes the more percent their opponent has. For the regular, weakest turnip, Peach and Daisy deal the same amount of knockback when their opponent is at roughly 30%. That includes the grin, stare, closed eyes, surprised and happy turnip, who all deal the same amount of damage and knockback. The winking turnip deals a bit more damage. For that one, Peach already overtakes Daisy's knockback at almost 20%. The dot-eyed turnip is even stronger, with both having almost the same knockback at 0% and Peach only getting stronger from there. And the stitch face turnip, the strongest in the game, already has more knockback at 0% if it comes from Peach. But hold on a second, why does the knockback even differ between turnips at 0%? Doesn't Daisy always have more base knockback? Well, yes she does, but knockback is calculated after the damage of an attack is added. And since different turnips deal different damage, the knockback already starts scaling if you hit someone at 0%, which is why Peach's stitch face always deals more knockback. By the way, Mr. Saturn and the Bob-omb are the same for Peach and Daisy. Okay, now that we know all that, what does it actually mean for those two characters? On Twitter, many people jumped the gun, claiming that Peach is now always the better choice because more knockback is always better, right? Well, not necessarily. At low percent, the difference between Daisy and Peach is barely noticeable, but can definitely be seen for a few combos that only Peach is able to do. At higher percent, the difference becomes more apparent. Obviously, Peach's stitch face is better for killing. The same also goes for other turnips. Even though they don't take stocks that easily, they can be used for gimping opponents. And this works better with Peach than with Daisy. But because Daisy's turnips deal less knockback, she can use them better for kill combos at higher percent. The percent window of certain combos is bigger, allowing her to get kills more easily that way. So both have their pros and cons. Which one should you pick? It probably depends on your playstyle and your opponent's character. Against characters that have a bad recovery, you might want to stick to Peach, since her offstage turnips are scarier. But against opponents that will get back to the ledge anyways, you might want to go for Daisy. Since gimping won't work, high percent turnip combos may come in very handy. Although if you don't go for turnip combos in the first place, maybe Peach is the better choice for you. It really depends on you yourself. In the direct matchup of Peach versus Daisy, we would give Daisy a slight advantage simply because of her better combo game. Offstage turnips do help a lot, but the slight difference in knockback won't make a big change against Daisy. Granted, this is a very minor difference, but because the community thought that these two characters were identical for so long, we decided to share this with you guys. If you want to stay up to date with Smash Tech, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, to celebrate this discovery, we brought back our Peach merch for a little while. Some of you asked us for it, so here it is. If you want it, don't wait too long. And sorry that we don't have Daisy merch too, but Peach is simply best girl. As always, thanks for watching, see you soon and stay beefy!